What's up, you guys? I'm Aimee DeRoehn. Ready for some yoga? Ready for your down dog? It's noontime. Have you done your yoga today? Let's start by coming into child's pose. So go ahead and open your knees out wide on your mat. Your feet are going to come together behind you and drop your butt down to hit your feet. If your butt doesn't hit your heels, no worries. You got to accept where you're starting, and we're going to create a shift together. So I'll walk you through child's pose, hips down, forehead down, arms out in front of you. Go right into your breathing. Specifically, send your breath out. Draw your breath in. Send that out, like send your exhale packing. Every time you exhale, your body, the musculature, will relax a little bit more. So every time you let go of the breath, the muscles that have been really tight and stiff and sore, they can relax a little bit. And we start to bring ease, we start to bring blood flow. Press your forehead down into the floor. Wherever you're at in your day or evening thus far, envision you're setting your forehead into the floor, pressing through the middle of your forehead, reset to 0. Yoga can set your whole day, or jumpstart your day, or resuscitate your day or evening. So whatever you need right now, let's just take everything thus far and reset to 0. Take a big breath in. Let it all out. Bring yourself up onto your hands and knees. And on your hands and knees, tilt your butt up to the ceiling. Press yourself way back into downward dog. You want to bring extra weight into the legs. The legs are bigger muscles. They can help you out. The arms are still strengthening here. You're still putting some weight there. But you're actually bringing more of it into the legs. So press your hips and butt back. Thighs pull back. And you're just evening things out in the upper body. Bring your feet together. Take your right leg high as you can up to the sky. Awesome. Now lower your hip down. Lower your foot rather in line with your hip. So hip and the leg and the foot are all in one line. Flexing your foot so toes point toward the floor. Now take your leg higher. Put a big bend in your knee and roll it open as you exhale out. Go ahead, roll that hip down. Hug the knee right to your nose. Move the shoulders right over your wrists. Hug in your belly. Launch the leg up on an out breath. Feel your leg come to the floor. Go ahead, left leg, take it up. And as you take that leg up, now line the leg and foot up with your hip. Toes point toward the earth. Awesome. Now lift your leg as you inhale. As you exhale, bend in the knee. The knee and hip will peel back. The very beginning of the practice, you're just starting out. In the beginning, you may not like how things feel as you get started. Stay with the breathing and watch that all. Watch everything about that go up, 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 up. You're on the up and up. Roll the hip down. Hug the knee right into the nose. Line the shoulders up over the wrists. Kick it up. Empty the breath. Take the leg to the floor. Good. Walk, feet to your hands. Separate your feet out, hip width apart. And while you're right there, I want you to take your first finger on your big toe bone and your middle finger to your pinky toe. Press them into the earth. Lift up the rest of the toes. Put your fingers in between your toes. Don't get grossed out. It's your body. You got to accept it. You got to love it. And then let your feet come to the floor. Keep anchoring down through the big toe and the baby toe. Now, take your hands to your inner ankles, send them back. Take your hands to your outer ankles, press them down. Bring your hands to the outside of your shins. Push your palms into the outer shins, into the hands. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Hands to your hips. Knees bend, rise to stand. So while you're here, you've anchored down the feet and legs, or the feet and ankles. Hug the legs, like lift the thighs off the knees. Feel your tailbone, pelvis tilt toward the floor. Front pelvis tilts up. Take your first and second fingers and thumbs to the ribs. Knit them in. Now take your shoulders up to your ears. And then recognize, you don't need them as earrings anymore. That's not really where they go. Go figure. Take your shoulders up to the ears. Hug your shoulder blades into your middle back and take them down. Scalps down. So like the lower tips of your shoulder blades hug in toward each other. Take your arms straight up. Open up the palms and open up every finger. And feel like you're trying to lift through the middle fingers. The middle fingers are really lengthening. Up. And you got to press down to go higher. So push into the feet, push into the legs. It takes pressure off the spine. Take a tiny back bend. Bring your hands right to your awesome heart. Thumbs to your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in. Acknowledging yourself, your body, your yoga. Acknowledging what's awesome in your life. Thumb knuckles to the forehead center. Press in for a moment. Make that connection. Again, reset to 0. Arms to your sides. Inhale, arms reach up. Ground down through the feet. So ground down through the 4 corners of the feet. Hug the thighs. Muscle the bone. Hug it. Reach up. Exhale. Bow forward. Inhale. Halfway lift. This is where you bring your pinky toes, or your pinky fingers rather, outside your baby toes. Really press your butt back and pull the heart forward. Crown is lengthening too, so the neck gets a little bit of ironing out. And then step back into a high plank position. High push-up. Shoulders are lined over the wrists. Palms down into the floor. Fingers spread. Anchor down through the first and second knuckles. Press your heels back. Tilt your tailbone toward the feet. And rock forward on the balls of the feet. The chest comes forward. Elbows bend back. Hug them in. Low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Up facing dog. Ground down through the palms. Hug the shoulder blades in toward your middle back. Tops of the feet down. Out breath. Downward facing dog. Taking your breath in. Let it leave you. Draw a bigger breath into the lungs. Ujjayi breath. And exhale it all gone. Zip your belly in nice and tight. Hug the belly tight against the spine. Bend the knees. Look between the thumbs. Jump. Rock it. Feet to your hands. You're powerful and much stronger than you would ever believe yourself to be. Feel about you the way I feel about you. Inhale halfway. Empty the breath. Forward fold. Chin down. Head getting heavy. Shake the head out. Inhale. Push down into the feet. Again. Outer ankles down, inner ankles back, legs firm, everything else up, and up. Out breath, fold. In breath, halfway. Step to a high plank. Exhale, low push-up. You could always take your knees to the floor, but tilt the tailbone down. Find a inhale. That takes you into up dog. Up dog needs a breath in. Out breath. Down dog says, I need the exhale. Bring water to your joints. Soften your knees. Let your head get heavy. Shoulders up to the ears one more time. Now take them down the back. Hug them into the mid-spine. Exhale the breath out. Walk or jump. Breathe it in halfway. Empty, fold. Inhale, rise up, push down, go high. Empty the breath, fold in half. Inhale, halfway. High plank. Exhale, chaturanga. In breath, up dog. Even if the pose has a fancy name, it's still yoga. Out breath. Breathing in. Let it fall out. Float. Feet to your hands. Breathe it in. Let it go. Bend the knees. Drop your butt down. It's still that alignment. So root the feet. This time lift your toes, fan them out. Push the weight down into the heels. Drive the heels into the floor. Tailbone tilts toward the feet, toward your heels. Arms reach up. Take your opposite arm to your opposite elbow. Arms over your head. Hug the shoulder blades in. Front ribs soften. Ujjayi breath is going to help you here. Even if you don't have all the pose understood, your body's like, dude, breathe me now. Otherwise you stay in survival mode. Then you panic. You don't need to panic. You're fine. You're getting toned. 4, 3, 2, sink lower. Exhale, fold. Flat back. High plank. Low. Up facing. Heart's opening up. Put a smile across your chest. Envision that. Out breath. Downward dog says, don't worry, be happy. Move your left foot, warrior 1. Back foot is going to come down. Arms are going to reach up. Now you're anchoring down, strong in the lower body. We got that. You still got to squeeze bicep and tricep together. Shoulder blades, hug them into your middle back. Reach everything up. Right knee, press it toward the baby toe side. Breathe now. Stretch it back. Hands return to the floor. High plank, low. Up dog. Tops of the feet, push them into the floor. Heart lift. Down dog. Take your left foot forward. Back foot down. So you press through the outer edge of the back foot. Then the inner ankle on your back leg can't collapse. You don't want to dump into the joints anymore. You've put pressure, excess pressure on yourself long enough. So you ease up on you, guess what? You start lightening up with everybody. So you'll be a peaceful warrior. There's a soul force of strength here, an opportunity to grab that. You just got to breathe and you'll feel that. Bend your front knee forward. Press it towards your pinky toe side. Your right hip steers forward. Left hip pulls back. Stretch up on the exhale. Bend back. Back to the floor. High plank. Low. Delicious breath. Up dog. Wonderful breath. Had enough. Let it go. Down dog. Shake your head. No. We always want to go for no first, don't we? Like our ego always has a resistance. Get that resistance out of the way. Meet it, greet it, and let it be. Shake your head, yes.
and say yes to something today. On your yoga mat, perhaps. Most importantly, say yes in your life. And if you have to say no with love. Bend your knees, pull the belly. Launch, feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway. Out breath, fold. Knees bend, butt drops, arms reach. Exhale, bow. Breath in, halfway. High plank, low plank. Up dog, downward dog. Right foot, warrior one. It's your time. Reach up. Hands to the floor. High push up. Low push up. Up dog. Downward dog. Move the left foot. Plant the back foot. Warrior one. Reach and rise. Back to the floor. What goes up comes down. High plank. Low plank. Draw the breath in. Up facing. Send the breath out. Down facing. Take a deep breath in. Jump, feet to your hands. Bend the knees, sink down, reach up. Exhale, bow. In breath, halfway. High push up. Low. In breath, up. Out breath, down dog. Right foot, warrior one. Open the arms wide into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Cartwheel to the floor, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Up facing. Empty, down facing. Left foot, move it. Warrior one, reach up. Warrior two, out breath. In breath. Reverse your warrior. Left arm goes up to the sky. Look to it. Out breath, cartwheels you, high plank, low plank, up dog, in breath, down dog, out breath. Catch your breath. If you need to take child's pose, by all means, give yourself permission. Otherwise, downward dog becomes a resting pose. Breathe. It's okay for you to breathe in, and it's okay for you to breathe out. You need oxygen for this practice. You need oxygen, you need breath in your life. You can't go through your life without having your breath with you. Breathe in, clear it all out. Whatever it is, who cares at this point? Just the body says, I feel heavy. The exhales will help you help the breath move through that. You walk out of yoga lighter. Feet to your hands, however you get there. Inhale, halfway. Out breath, forward fold. Bend the knees, sink low. Utkatasana, hug the inner thighs toward the floor. Rise up. Out breath, bow forward. In breath, halfway. Out breath, down facing. Right foot, warrior one. Out breath, warrior two. Send your eyes right to your middle finger. Right knee opening toward the baby toe side. Take your right palm flat onto your front leg and just take your hand and just sort of take the hand and lengthen it toward the knee. Just press that knee open. Feel like you're not pulling the mat apart, but you're actually wrinkling up the mat. So really what it is the legs hug toward each other. It's that action. You'll feel that in your thighs. I just want you to access another point of power that's hanging out with you all the time, waiting for you to notice. Reverse your warrior. This time, when you're looking up at your right hand, bend your right elbow. Hand presses to the back of the head. Breathe into your right lungs, your right ribs. Give them a space. Extended side angle. Take your right forearm to your front thigh.
and lift out of your bottom shoulder. Take your left arm high. Feel your front ribs just soften towards your belly button a little bit. Take your chin in toward the upper shoulder. Look to the sky. And then let your head fall back. Opening up your throat. Breathe. Take the left arm, wrap it around your back. Take a half bind if you want. You could take your left fingers and scooch them in towards your inner right thigh. Peel it open. Or you can take the right arm underneath your front leg. Catch hold of your hands behind you. Torso over your front thigh. Eyes to the sky. You want the prize? The prize is in breathing through all that. Release. High push-up. Low push-up. Up facing. Down facing dog. Clear the out breath. Okay, left side. Warrior 1. Arms reach as you inhale. As you breathe out, open up into Warrior 2. Put your eyes right on one spot. You don't want a hard stare. You don't want to get angry about all this. It'll make it more difficult. You notice that? Breathe. Now reverse your warrior. Take your left arm high. Bend your left elbow. Let your head press back into your arm. Opening up that rib cage. Just the breathing in alone will do it. Out breath, extended side angle. So left arm to the left leg, knee pressing open. Open the left arm. And open up the palm and the fingers on the upper hand. Look to them. Out breath, take your right arm behind your back. See if your fingers will catch hold of the inside of your left thigh. Lift your chest high to the ceiling. Look up there. Breathing. 5, 4, 3. Shoulder blades hug in. 2. Peel open just beyond your usual. And release. High push-up. Low push-up. Inhale, up. Out breath, downward facing. Big breath in. Walk or jump, feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale the breath, fold. While you're right there, open your feet out hip width apart. Give yourself a good base. So the distance of your feet is how wide your hips are. And they're usually not that narrow and they're usually not that wide. So find that stance that's perfect for you. And peace fingers, take your big toes. Thumbs lock around. Breathe it in halfway. Let your out breath fold your upper body. Fold it forward for you. Let your head get heavy. Take your shoulders to your ears. And then pull the shoulders away from your ears as far away as you can. Love that space. Love it. You got space. That's all yoga does. It gives you space. Gives you space inside yourself. Gives you inner strength. You're not doing so much of a workout as that's all happening, but you're working out something inside too. You're giving an opportunity for your hamstrings to get a little stretch. So try to straighten your legs just a little bit. And if you're super tight, keep the knees soft. But root down into the feet and let your hamstrings start spiraling up to the ceiling. Breathing out is what's going to let go of the tight muscles. Go ahead, bring your feet together. Hands to your hips, push your feet into the floor, legs squeeze them. Up to stand. Reach on up. Out breath, hands to your heart. Really, really good. Let's just take a tree pose today. Just a moment to practice balance. Right leg to your inner left leg. It could be on the inner ankle, inner calf, or hike it up to the inner thigh. Thigh and the sole of the foot pressed together. Just leave it off the knee. It's directly. Hands to your heart. Press your thumbs to your heart center. Land your eyes. We're here for a moment, but put all your attention here. Listen to your breath. Take your leg down. Take the left side up. Place your foot where it's going. Put your gaze on that one spot. Stay with breath in and out through the nose, mouth closed. A rolling wave of ujjayi breath happening at the base of the throat. It's going to quiet your mind. If your mind is here in your body and with me, you probably will have greater balance. And if you have to modify it to have that balance, do that. Honor that. Take your foot down. Bend your knees. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. And high plank. Low plank. Up facing. Down facing. Take yourself right out onto your butt. Take your legs straight out in front of you. Take your right foot, sole of the foot, into the left thigh. Nice and tall, arms reach. Exhale, and the upper body will fold with that sound. Come on, back up. Right leg straight out. Left foot to the inner right thigh. In breath, arms are going up. Out breath, you'll fold. The right knee can be a little bent. If you can breathe easy, that's all we need to find your breath. You'll find the pose perfect for you. It's like baby bear power yoga. You want to feel it's just right. Come on up. Take your legs, both legs out in front of you. Arms reach. Fold. Both knees can be bent here. Drop your head. Bring your eyes to a close. As you breathe in, the chest wall lifts away from the floor. As you breathe out, the chest sinks. What goes up must come down. Go ahead, right out onto your back. If you wanted, you can take your arms out to the sides, to the floor. You can bring your feet flat, knees bend. Gently drop your knees over to the right. Your eyes stay closed, but they go out looking as if they're looking toward the left arm. Come back. Knees drop left. Come to center, legs out.